Hello and welcome to the world of pride. And I am your host. Your heist? I was going to say heist. Your heist. I mean, your host. So, this is what happens when food's around. When there's food around, they all come running. Hey, I want some. I want some. But okay, let me finish the intro, okay? Oh, you already finished. You're not gonna say anymore. You're gonna get down to business and feed us. You understand? You see me in your face? That's right. I'm in your face, and I'm getting my food. I'm not waiting. All right. Well, you sit right here, and I'll get you some food. Sit right here. Sit right there. All right. Be good now. I'll get you a piece of food. All right. We gotta give you this one because you can't have that one. All right, let me get it. Okay. So impatient, these youngsters nowadays. Gotta have it now. But anyway, I'm gonna do a video, a food review of this delicious cake style, naturally and artificially flavored. You chasing your tail for some reason? Is there something on your tail? You trying to get your tail, or you just having fun? Trying to be distraction, so I forget what I'm doing. Apple cinnamon donut sticks. Perfect for dunking. From Little Debbie, you get 6 donut sticks in a box, individually wrapped, and they're new. And it's from McGee, a family bakery. Is there something on your tail? That's why you're trying to chew it? And then I think there's so many distractions here today. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, this is what they look like. They look like regular donut sticks that I always get, but they're supposed to have apple cinnamon flavor. It doesn't actually say there's actually apples or cinnamon in it. It just says flavored. Let me see what the instructions say here. Sugar, palm oil, bleached flour, enriched. Let's see, other words, water, modified wheat starch, soybean oil, non-fat dry milk, leavening. Let's see, dry egg yolks, cornstarch, salt, natural apple flavor, cinnamon actually in it, spices are actually in it, but no apple, just flavoring. Well, there's real cinnamon in it, but there's no apple in it. So I guess they false advertisement. They show apple here, and they show cinnamon here, but cinnamon's the only thing they put in. It's apple flavoring. It's not real apples in here at all. So that kind of sucks, you know. Hey, McGee Foods, why don't you put a piece of apple in there? Like, you know, it'd be like one piece of apple between, you know, like one little piece of apple in like billions or trillions of these things that you made, you know. And then if one person actually finds the piece of apple and they don't chew it up and they save it, you know, and they do a video or something like that, then that person should get like a year's supply of this or a lifetime supply of these. Since you false advertisement on the box, you know, somebody gets it and it's like, oh look, man, it's got apples and cinnamon, and yeah, it's gonna be good. And then when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's artificial flavor. Wait a minute, which is what? What's the artificial flavor? And then when you read the instructions, it says, yeah, artificial flavoring for the apple flavor, natural apple flavor, but it doesn't say natural cinnamon flavor. So it's actually got cinnamon in it, which kind of a rip-off. But anyway, I'm going to open this box up, and we're going to see what it smells like, tastes like, and all that stuff. Let me get one out. Looks like a regular one. nothing special. It looks like the same glaze and everything that's on the regular one, but we'll have to open it up and see if it smells like apple or cinnamon. I smell apple. I don't know if I smell the cinnamon, but I smell the apple for sure. Hold on. Yeah, you weren't even giving me attention until you saw that I actually pulled it out. Now they give you fool you or whatever by giving you a couple bumps in there that could look like could be pieces of apple on top of it, but it's just supposed to be apple flavoring. So it's probably apple flavoring on the outside and not on the inside. Let me go ahead and break it in half again, and this time I'm going to try to see if I can get a piece of the inside of it, just the crust, just the cake part, not the... Uh-oh. I didn't taste nothing but cake on that. Let's try the frosting piece. Yeah, it's frosting. The glaze has got the apple and the cinnamon in it. And it's not as moist as the regular ones. It's not as moist as the regular ones. See, if I try to squeeze this together, if I try to squeeze it together, like make a piece or something, it's like, don't even hardly hold together. So it just falls apart. My finger trying to squeeze it together, see if there's any moisture in it. And there's no moisture in it whatsoever. It's like they're dry as a bone. So the inside is already, I don't like the inside because there's no moisture. It's dry on the inside. They don't even hold together. Like if you take fudge, earthquake, earthquake. Can I have my camera back, please? If you do a piece of fudge that's real good, you can make a ball out of fudge. This here is so dry it won't even press together without falling apart. There's probably like maybe 10-20% of the frosting is actually cinnamon, and the maybe 10 or 20% of the frosting is apple flavoring, and then the other frosting is just the. You having trouble over here, buddy? Okay, I just want to make sure. You're just like flicking at me or your ear. Alright, let's see if the dogs like it. They're going to eat anything because they're just like... They eat anything, doesn't matter what it is. I'll get you a bite. Right in the kisser. She could be on a baseball team. Like the catcher or something like that. I threw it like a kind of curved ball be around Galley here, and she was just like crabbed it right up out of the air. Yeah, these here, like I said, The cake part, you know, was kind of dry as a bone. You know, it wouldn't even hold. Wasn't any moisture in it to even hold it together like that. You know, it was just pushing it together, holding it together like that. It was crumbling right on my finger. You saw it right on the camera where I was just pushing down it like this, and it was falling apart. You know, and then there's a little bit of taste of the frosting. If you put the frosting, if I would scrape all the frosting off the cake and just eat the frosting, I could taste the apple and cinnamon. But by the time you put the cake in there, it's like, it's so dry of a cake that it sucks all the flavor into the cake, and then I can't even hardly taste the apple and cinnamon while I'm chewing the whole bite. Now the cake's all gone, and I got residue of like sweetness of the apple and cinnamon, I can taste the apple and cinnamon now, but with the cake being there, it was sucking all the flavor up. I couldn't even taste it. So this is apple cinnamon donut sticks. New? I wouldn't call it new. I'd call it a new disaster. I'd call it a new disaster, one of their newest disasters. Like I said, if the cake would have been moist and yummy, and and they would have at least put some apple pieces in there, some fresh apple pieces, it would have been good. Then you could at least tasted the apple, because it would have been chunks of apple in there. You would have tasted it. But, you know, like I said, with the moisture being gone and that cake being dry and no flavor to the cake, and then all of a sudden it's just all that flavor just disappears. If I go back and get on the in the DeLorean and go back to the day when I bought this, I would have not bought it, because it's not worth the money. The regular flavor ones are better than these, and they got moisture to them. Now, this just happened to be a bad batch. I don't know. But anyway, that's our video. Y'all have a awesome day and a perfect tomorrow, and we'll catch you at the scratching post where we can meow about, you know, if I made my own apple fritters things, I'd put some catnip in it. That would give me the moisture. And then I'd cut up some apples and scrape a little cinnamon and mix it up into and cook it. It'd be moister than this any day of the week. But anyway, that's our video. Bye.